and at the same time, I'm, seeing, posts from trans people going like, what the fuck is going on, YouTube idiots, who's coming to subscribe and then realizing I've got tits and wondering what the fuck they subscribe to. Respective character is saying, no, this is wrong, this is fucked up, what the fuck are you doing? And it's only when he himself, like, he's a fucking kid, what the fuck are they gonna do? We've decided to go with Labour because look at the fucking Conservatives. Look at them. Look at what the fuck they have done with our country. We have to fucking stop. Well, what should we do about Israel? It should be, what the fuck did we do? But I suppose then you've got the whole, defence that no, our disabled are in need of support. What the fuck are you doing? Our poor are in need of support. That I don't know what. That's a woman. That's not me. What the fuck is this? And you're there at home and needed that are very important, but they give off heat. What the fuck do we do with it? Oh, hey, by the way, we also have homes that need. If we do see one heading for Earth, what the fuck do we do? And to show any kind of icon to know what the fuck you're looking at. So at some point, you just have to start closing down. And I'm just like, but I just want to take a pretty else and sleep. What the fuck are you doing? And still, I can hear like there's a dim echo. It's been scary. I will admit, I have had moments where I'm like, what the fuck? I'm morally against this, and writing white supremacist fiction who would then go, hey now, what the fuck you doing? If people decided to institute. There's another. I could see it being set in the culture after subliming. What the fuck that is, though? Get rid of her anyway. I love her, even if I do wonder what the fuck my life is now. Well, you're a hedge fund manager in a post-game. Minecraft is owned by Microsoft now, and what the fuck are we gonna do? And I suppose it would have made much of a fucking difference, to be honest. Because what the fuck is up with the Labour Party? When the fuck did they? I did genuinely have this moment of wondering that, of worrying that, like, what the fuck is going on with me, when I realised that we have the moderate Muslims saying, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course they're wrong. And you have the extremist there would be the dance. The dance would say, what the fuck are you doing? You are playing with fire. Put that match down. Because, I did have that moment of long, dark tea time of the soul of going, so what the fuck am I? Well, about, because this in a way is just a sort of primer of what the fuck is Dungeons and Dragons, so that then you can decide whether you want to go. And all the dead just suddenly there going like, what the fuck, man? We were supposed to be dead or something. The vast majority of people who work in the global economy work in jobs that can already be automated away. Right? What the fuck happens to your grand They have the knowledge and the history to know what the fuck they are talking about. So, because they're just white people. There are no black sylphs. What the fuck is up with this? This is really screwed up. Like, I'm a complete imbecile and I don't know what the fuck we're doing. And oh, by the way, we are going to completely do a whole load of racist. Fuck body language mean? What the fuck does this intonation mean? What the fuck does that mean? If you're from this context and that context, what does it mean there? And what does it? Yes, but you actually like watch the sort of DVD extras, and it's like, well, I didn't fucking know what the fuck was going behind me. It was fucking creepy, right? And indeed, that is why I am very interested to know what the fuck is going to happen to China. What the fuck do we do? What the fuck? fuck are we supposed to do? Genuinely. What the fuck?
And the fascists and neoliberalism is dying, and what the fuck, right? Like, why would they care about technological unemployment when...
Because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Christ, coming up to 8 minutes and I've got to go, so,
I want Superman to turn up and say, what the fuck are you doing, guys? And this is what we are doing to social skills. So I understand people. If I knew what the fuck I wanted, and I really fucking wanted it,
basically Universal Credit phoned me up to kind of ask what the fuck was going on.
She met up with me, figured out what the fuck went on, came home with me, and now having actually had my sleep, that they do what the electorate says or they're gonna fucking chop their heads off. Megacorps, what the fuck are you gonna do to a megacorp? Run them. You remove an authoritative barrier saying, no, that's a pile of crap. What the fuck are you thinking? Then people will ask to pat that they're just like, we don't have plumbing, what the fuck, we need to sort shit out, and they institute regulations in place that say, no, you're a crap writer, you can't write woman well, what the fuck are you doing here? But that doesn't mean have somebody on board that causes most of the people to rage quit because seriously, what the fuck is that? Then it's with the size of British Parliament being too big to function. What the fuck is America like then?
America who has pledged sexual assault over this woman who is competent and knows what the fuck she's doing. Like, I have problems with Hillary. And of course, to everyone else, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? And
petition calling for an inquest into what the fuck is happening with all these deaths as a result of benefit sanctions, and then they finally
get the plot moving, which meant I wanted someone who was going to be on the scene, who would recognise what the fuck was going on and go, if they're a woman, you know, they're probably likely to realise what the fuck have I done and sort of go to the police and stuff. Shame and shame, fucking dickwad! Walked off, no explanation, no closure, no what the fuck is going on, just you're a hateful son of a
fucking terrifying, hilarious, but terrifying, because what the fuck? Just what the fuck?
And that's it. Case closed. It's like, hey, William's there. He knows what the fuck he's doing. The first nuke is here. Time when things are kind of chaotic and nobody knows what the fuck is going on. You are going to see different countries without me, and now the king is dead. What the fuck do I do? I've broken all of my oaths. You know, like the poor Jamie. Like,
say that so much, but he does just kind of look at it and go, no, ooh, no, ooh, no, ooh, no, what the fuck are we doing? You know, like,
you kind of need to keep a sensible head on your shoulders with regards to being self-aware as to what the fuck you're doing, right? £5 in the library, and like, I walked in and I just saw it and I thought, what the fuck? I can't not. Scottish independence, and now the electoral fraud, and Trump. What the fuck are we gonna do? I know, I'll call it.
I've done the cruel algebra of like, what the fuck do I do? Because I wasn't laying angry, I was flipping fuming, because I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? I like Doctor Who, there's no problem with I've created a golem and it's gonna chase you, fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do? And then she gets clips. You don't have to worry about, okay, so the shit has happened, what the fuck do we do now? Whereas they do in World War Z. They Russians and going into all these weird accents, like, it's just like, what the fuck is he doing? The man is just so weird, so weird, so... I write, and all the time, little part, my mind is saying, what the fuck are you doing? It's so wrong. Why are you volunteering? Because holy fuck, you need to fucking learn this shit and experiment with what the fuck you can do with. And I suddenly understood what the fuck that was about when I was being mindfucked by that conspiracy theorist. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck is your economic plan when you're plan to save money? Bananas, it's just like, you are wearing your Achilles heel on show. What the fuck are you doing? It's so
But if they get over here, they're gonna kill all our stock, and we can't let that happen. What the fuck do we do? And so basically, the bad...
Away, like, hello, what the fuck is this? And then he tries again. And I lean away and go, what?
Oh, what the fuck they're doing with their lives, and then know what the fuck to do with contraceptives. We are witnessing generations. Headline can be entirely factually accurate, because that's what the fucking article is, right? That wasn't a problem when you would... And she's basically preying on the fact that this one guy from overseas might know what the fuck he's talking about. And
I don't know what the fuck I am supposed to do, because I don't actually think that... we've wandered around, we've looked at the places. What the fuck do we do? So...
April. At least. But we don't know what the fuck happens beyond that point, basically.
People get writer's block when they have a blank page, because you're just staring into eternity, wondering what the fuck, right? And my feelers out, my tentacles out, right? Sort of trying to find out what the fuck has been going on, and genuinely monopolized within an elite, and then simultaneously the populace saying, no, what the fuck are you doing? This bad thing happens, then this bad thing happens, and it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, what the fuck, just stop! But when you realise and you accept that actually, in the sense that, there'd be people who'd be like, well, I'm kind of a bit happy, so what the fuck, I'm gonna spend my time in here in the late party, fuck, it's gonna be so tough, guys, what the fuck do we do, theories, ideas, and it's like, well, we will destroy you, we will rush you, what the fuck are you going to do, mate? So, I've had a set of testicles inside me this entire time. What the fuck? And they've had to get...
And yeah, a lot of stuff gets lost, and it's just like, what the fuck are you writing? And what the fuck?
Testosterone and, other things happen. You do kind of freak the fuck out going, what the fuck is wrong with me?
And yet, that's what the fucking playwrights do. This is why Owen Smith lost, right?
But it ends with, okay, what the fuck do I do until Luke Skywalker grows older?
Because, of course, this is what the fucking idiots on the internet do, right? You say, I don't want this to happen,
And it's like, I've been saying it since I was 5! What the fuck? Well, I haven't been able to smell my entire life. Making the same sorts of choices, because it turns out maybe they were sort of making fairly okay choices. So what the fuck do we do now? Keep making the same choice.
And and having left it, and what the fuck he's gonna do now, and he's finally said something that I didn't react with. I will go and murder people. I want to know what the fuck I do now. What the fuck do I do now?
But I think this has to go out now, just to fucking try and explain what the fuck is going on and why the fuck this has been such a can't trust my dad either because he's a bastard. What the fuck am I gonna do when I finish? And I basically
National TV, shared around the world, and people are gonna be asking, what the fuck, man? So there's definitely a kind of... And it is this, you know, it's kind of the answer of what the fuck do we do in a post-scarcity society. For my family, tough to explain to my friends, you know, like, what the fuck are you doing? You're these other guys, because we've got these guys here. Shit, what the fuck are we gonna do? And they turn out to be like
a stress environment where you don't know the people involved, you don't know what the fuck is going on, and you can't get...
You know, I had to deal with the psychological issues of what the fuck do I do about that?
Quite a few people who wonder what the fuck their point in life is. Because, you know, it's sort of, as my ex said,
comes up in the fucking conversation. It's like, what the fuck can I do? So I'm going about my day, and you know, playing Skyrim, and
fucking cat pictures. I don't want to have a 500 fucking conversation about what the fucking cat did today.
This is me sort of deciding to chronicle for you the some of the story of just what the fuck has happened. You know, they will stand and say, Lucy, what the fuck are you doing? This is really horrible. This is really weird. SNP, you've gotten an astounding majority, and what the fuck have you done? And also, from what I understand, the way the Scottish Parliament works,
to have a girl to be interested in girls to be okay. That men cannot know what the fuck they are, right?
He is fiercely intelligent and he knows what the fuck he's talking about. But obviously, right, we've got a lot.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Because I haven't actually had a chance to find out what the fuck the alt-right and esoteric Jahanism is. So since essentially
fucking put water on your hair and put all this kind of shit in your hair, it's like, okay, what the fuck, I guess I've got to follow this through. I just recently kind of really gained an understanding of what the fuck happened with Gamersgate. And you can read
what I'm going to say because I'm going to continue saying what I'm going to say. So, yeah. What the fuck is Kalman syndrome?
Well, at least I can preach to the unconverted. What the fuck do I preach about? You've won. Congrats, we're all going to die now.
I think, well, there needs to be an episode to sort of explain what the fuck this is. So this is this. These are going to be venti episodes, kind of just
want to say, okay, I am on half a heart, and there is a ton of zombies out there. What the feck do I do? Just being like, okay, you guys have just suddenly become arseholes. What the fuck was Total Biscuit saying? Hey, you know, remember that these people have...
And he said, if you ever do that again, I'll call the police and I'll have you arrested. What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I fucking do?
People who are just like, you're a fucking weirdo. You're stupid. What the fuck are you doing on YouTube? Which, to be honest,
I don't have the energy, and I'm really wondering what the fucking point is of this channel. Because I have to stay alive.
No, but we'll happily send people off to try and fight fucking drones. What the fuck is anyone? What the fuck is any...
In like Jedi heaven. They're just gonna be like, Jesus! What the fuck did you do, man? How fucking low did you go? And everyone...
Your approval gives me shame, but at the same time, what the fuck did I expect? But I can get this job interview done in the hopes that it will go okay, and then we will see what the fuck happens. All narrators, that and the fact that they know what the fuck they're talking about. Some of them anyway. Whereas I don't know to be leader of the Labour Party, and what the fuck happens then. Anyway, I think this is now about 30 minutes, so podcast that shall not be named, so I can find out what the fuck esoteric Jahanism is. Anyway, I shall see you later.
You're a goldfish running the fair, and you're lunch. And just like, what the fuck? As we would be, as you are now, going, and then the other's just like a neutral party going, what the fuck? You know, what we think of civil wars as these great things that need to fight back against the superior alien force. What the fuck am I gonna do? How the fuck am I gonna feed my people? Where are we? When I came back to record the next parts, and then, you know, I had to kind of stick on a massive, so what the fuck was that about at the end? Jack comes back, and you finally get the answers of, you know, what the fuck happened to Jack, you know, and the fact that Rose cocked up.
Because, you know, if we can't trust these people who know what the fuck they're doing, we certainly can't trust me, and so me give Trump, are you gonna support? Are you gonna support the... I mean, what the fuck does making America great again even...
It was in primary school, but that still got kind of looks of, what the fuck, man? That's fucking weird. You know, and in primary school,
like, then the xenophobes go, oh, we don't like Donald Trump, what are you fucking talking about? But the moment he goes back to garbage that had been going on, right, like, the thing that I use to come to understand and analyze what the fuck is going on with myself is my videos. I can't not do long videos. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And it's like, okay, well, you can verify.
Comes up on my YouTube page as part of Jim Sterling's What the Fuck is Steam Greenlight Doing?
It's kind of at that point that you kind of have to go, okay, what the fuck am I doing?
Sitting in my room, kind of just going like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna commit suicide.
Kiss up. You know, I need testosterone injections for the rest of my life now. What the fuck? And, you know, more proofreading and editing and cutting out the boring bits. But with an explanation of what the fuck actual BDSM, when they were busy suffering and dying and saying, hey, this is ours, what the fuck are you doing? And using the world with VR constructions. Like, what the fuck is going to take the place of all these areas of employment that will be done by machines? This is the thing that I've been struggling with, of what the fuck?
First World War. The First World War is a clusterfuck where each side didn't know what the fuck they were doing, so they were just sending their people podcast. But I just kind of wanted to explain what the fuck it was. Why the fuck is it? You know, why is it so fucking weird? Was wrong. I don't deserve to be in prison. What the fuck are you doing? Growing up, knowing that you are gonna be part of this vampire society, what the fuck is it like? Because I do think it deserves
an explanation as to just what the fuck. Okay, so the first thing to bear in mind is that, like, I can document it for posterity, you know. I can be the guy clearing up what the fuck was happening with the plot to.
Look, I don't know what the fuck happened with Chris Chan, but
They want to murder everyone. What the fuck is this? And I'm like, have you not seen the Bible?
talking about war and explaining what the fuck it is, and kind of why I like to partake in this. So, I'm a thing because I just wanted to get a video up to let people know what the fuck is happening. I have to go render stuff now. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are there all these people and trees here? What the fuck is going on here? None of this should exist. This makes no...
That doesn't look like me. I'm a man. What the fuck is that? So, I can understand those people being confused and
Feeling of alienation and isolation and just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. On esoteric Jahanism. Now I listened hoping that they would explain what the fuck esoteric Jahanism
responsibility, and she doesn't know what the fuck is happening to the world. She doesn't know what the fuck's happening in America because, you know, gonna fucked off and decided to never fucking explain fucking anything about what the fuck was going on, right? They're just like, hey, name.
I'm genuinely not sure what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because, frankly, I regard my current survival as a bit of a miracle down by myself when I knew what the fuck I was doing. Because I don't anymore. Because I don't know who the fuck.
like horrified. I'm now like going, what the fuck are we gonna do? This guy's gone rogue. He's, you know, Harvey Dent has become too.
For the fact that it is made to fit what the fucking audience wants in terms of demo-fucking graphics. So complaining, oi, that show.
And actresses in different parts of the world who are just like, yeah, sure, what the fuck, I'm gonna now. And so, what the fuck do you do? I mean, you know, I suppose you call the police. The police.
Now, once I put those back, I had a shower, and it's like, okay, shower's done, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, you're a dickhead, what the fuck are you saying, you stupid idiot, what the fuck are you saying? None of this is excuses anything you've done, what the fuck are you saying?
There is this stuff that is trying to radicalize people. What the fuck do we do about it, you know? I've been on Facebook.
Sorry. I hate this. I hate this. But, what the fuck are you gonna do? So, back here in Britain, if, you know, Cameron could say, whoa, look what the fucking big guy's elected. Right? What the fuck is the world gonna do to you when your house... What the fuck is money gonna do for you when your house is flooded?
With Hitler, you know, it's kind of that sort of level of what the fuck, you know, in the sense that I hang myself when I could stab a dagger through my chest. Seriously, what the fuck? Bon Gorison,
Or clever enough to slip through the net and just have me wondering, like, what the fuck? How are you? But
meters between a house in London to Westminster. And it's just like, what the fuck is the fucking world coming to? And you make sure everybody has some kind of understanding of what the fuck is going on. Because
and I will be trying to keep everyone as far as possible abreast of what the fuck is happening. Which means, what the fuck is that? 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 Oh, the black children. Seriously, like, America, what the fuck is up with you? Okay, like, I mean...
But seriously though, there are too many cis white fucking men. What the fuck kind of attitude do I have to give? Right? Glorious easterly world, and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. And that's the kind of the problem. And so I am not going to kill myself, and my life is awful, and I'm not gonna pull the fucking parachute. What the fuck? And the person goes, pragmatic reasons why a lot of logicios are like, this is stupid, what the fuck are you doing? Like, even if they're on board, yeah, if aliens are fucking invading your school and killing off people, what the fuck are you gonna do if you're a fucking kid?
And, you know, how the right is, you know, fearful, and the left is saying, what the fuck are you talking about? These are people fleeing up bombs, you know.
But instituted in real life, I would be like, no, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking evil bastards, right? You know.
Spending time with my ex has made it very clear to me that if you know what the fuck you're doing, you can actually build a computer out of scrap. Far more complicated than any bugger gives it credit for, because apparently we don't even understand what the fucking unit of a calorie is.
Sort of trying to justify piracy, saying, well, what the fuck do I do with all my infinite free time?
Then life goes on, and life continues, and it's like, well, what the fuck are you gonna do now? You know, you finish school, what now?
Bead on how relevant my opinion is to you or not at this point, then what the fuck are you doing watching my fucking videos? In order to be depressed and think about, oh my god, my life is so shit, what the fuck do I do? You need to have the time
of zombies. You suddenly have to figure out, okay, what the fuck happens now? And actually I have to phone up St. Peter's Hospital and just say, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What happened?
just kind of setting up the infrastructure of like what the fuck happens. Because I have done so little before, and yesterday I set up.
Just expected of me, because of course you fucking do that. Of course you do. What the fuck are you thinking? Of course you do that. Crap! All of these people are dead. What the fuck? That was genuinely creepy and terrifying. And then...
Fucking guy's weirdo. I'm gonna move away because what the fuck is he saying? The problem is, however, that we aren't in the real kind of. People deserve to know what the fuck it is. Right? Like, I feel like this is a part of internet
events of Trial of a Time Lord, and I'm like, dude, that fucking didn't happen. That was 6. What the fuck? I mean, I know we didn't see him until 5.
We need a political approach to what the fuck happens between capitalism dying, which is gonna happen. An infinite eternal black void. What the fuck are you talking about? Why are there all these people and trees here? What the fuck? Very much rough draft. This really hasn't even been proofread, right? Like, this is just, what the fuck do you think of the introductory thing?
We do what the fuck we like. We're not gonna learn your languages. No, we're gonna sit here and do what the fuck we like. You wanna deal with us? You bet.
Impeachment when the media is against him. This is a guy who will say, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is a guy who will. So, what the fuck can we do differently? What the fuck did we do right that we can do better at? And how do we go forward from that?
Happened. They'd searched for the only person who might know what the fuck was going on, and they found the William Dixon Wright fashioning. Explanation.
You've gotten your explanation of what the fuck went down. And say, hey dude, we're great fans of you. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, since I am in this oddly privileged position, strong, independent woman who knows what she's doing, who absolutely says, what the fuck are you doing? I'm gonna run far away from you. And
then why not just do what the fuck you want?
That woman in the mirror is not me. What the fuck is going on? And you start questioning your identity.
And yeah, I'm gonna be explaining what the fuck I mean by that. And
I started playing that back when I was still at university, back when I knew what the fuck I wanted to do with my life. Minecraft did because he loved Lily. Voldemort would have gone, oh, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking weirdo? But are you going to fucking... What the fuck do you think happens? Do you think that somehow Jill Stein is gonna win the...
And this guy who's stuck in the hole says, what the fuck are you doing? Now you're stuck down here with me. And his friend, in order to get to the heart of the matter and understand what the fuck is going on. Although in the case of Black Lives Matter, it's pretty fucking...
Luke being Darth Vader's son. And then he doesn't mention Leia, and I'm like, what the fuck? You fucking kidding me?
From her, because she's the only person here who knows what the fuck she's doing, and we're gonna get some good people in to make...
That's an ugly woman. I'm not an ugly woman. What the fuck is that? This isn't good. And of course I'm on the internet. And I'm doing videos every...
You can't help at least asking yourself, kind of, semi-seriously, because what the fuck is happening? Like, who am I now? Genuinely, who am I?
But that's the whole point. If you're gonna have a revolution there, what the fuck do you do? Because you've got nothing.
And so I've been raging against this, thinking, what the fuck are we gonna do? Neoliberalism is horrible. And I'm not a social...
I'm always thinking he might be better than Sylvester McCoy. And then Clara dies. And you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? She's fucking dead.
I have no doubt that once I find my dreams, I won't know what the fuck to fucking do. But that's okay.
My NaNoWriMo towards this point of going, what the fuck, where essentially there were clones made accidentally.
And a pair of legs approached my cage, and I said, excuse me, would someone kindly explain what the fuck is going on? Yeah, said a familiar...
We're gonna put in some fucking strong gun control, because seriously, what the fuck, man? Like, I want nothing more than that, okay?
But it's pointless. It's pointless. What the fuck are we doing? Pretending like we can have any kind of say in a nuclear fucking war.
Whilst I am in my fucking pajamas, blissfully ignorant of what the fuck is going on. And then he leans in. Oh, fucking woman tits because my hormones are fucked. But, you know, like, seriously, what the fuck am I that I don't count in this unemployment?
A sense that my body was wrong. I did feel a sense of, like, what the fuck is happening to me?
Have the time to rationally think through and focus what the fuck we're gonna say, right?
It's some kind of insane delusion. Everything is fine. I hope it is. I really fucking hope it is. But what the fuck do we do if it's not?
You genuinely could benefit from a basic education as to what the fuck consent means. But by and large, rape series with face cam of just me going, what the fuck is this? You know. If you wanna do that, because to be honest, maybe then people would go away and say,
What the fuck are we watching? We are watching a grown man through the were-shark self. Okay. So now I need to sort of do a detour into what the fuck the were-sharks are.
Maybe they are. Maybe these kids are better than us. Maybe they are smarter than us. What the fuck are we gonna do? Because this could actually where you say I should reply to. What the fuck, yeah? Just what the fuck? And also, yeah, new haircut.
There was a time of sort of researching fetishes and like, what the fuck is up with my head? No. I'm fucked. I was fucked in many ways from before I was born.
Every day saying, how dare you, how dare you? You can't kill the poor. What the fuck are you talking about? You cannot kill the poor.
And to write down what the fuck are these social fucking skills? What the fuck are? What the fuck is, you know, what the fuck does body language mean? What the fuck gonna say? Anything. I needed to find out. I needed to find out what the fuck was going on.
Well, you know, what are you gonna do if someone comes to your house? What the fuck are you gonna do with a goddamn gun? Okay?
Fucking millions. It's just like, oh shit, we're surrounded. What the fuck are we gonna do? You know. That's why I listen to music.
Take this seriously and say, okay, I'm gonna do this, like, professionally. Like, what the fuck is this and how do I do it professionally? But when you're actually at rock bottom going, okay, what the fuck do I do? Then suddenly spending all your...
That's an awful lot. I would have to know what the fuck I was doing, and I don't, and...
And just have the Guardian be like, shit, he's in favour of us, what the fuck do we do?
Let's just dig straight down, because fuck it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the...
bullshit, pull out of us, what the fuck do I do? You know? And that doesn't mean that they can't still create glory. And so I'm gonna have to kind of work on that, on what the fuck I'm gonna do about that. And so maybe you are gonna see a shooting gallery as people are ordered to charge with their pointy sticks, with their tiny guns, which what the fuck good are you gonna do? Because these people are to the question of what the fuck you do if you're a young white man in Britain or America.
And you get the 10,000 likes that, you know, the future me is just gonna be like going, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You didn't...
And try and better explain what the fuck I'm on about. So,
This is why I suppose I will spill the secret of what the fuck is up with my hair. Basically, fire me. They are some of my proudest possessions. What the fuck would a Kindle with a pen over it? He's kind of going mad about this guy. What the fuck? And so he moves on and he marries another woman and I've been trying for so long to figure out what the fuck is up with me. What the hell? How?
To a certain extent, so long as you keep a smart head on your shoulder, right? What the fuck is he gonna fucking do? And so, of just what the fuck I'm saying as kind of an audience member going, what the fuck is that guy on about? And this is like that. To find food to eat that I'm magically gonna wander into a job. What the fuck is it they expect to happen? Cause they are anonymous. And then they complain, what the fuck, man? He isn't letting me come in and insult him.
Low testosterone, I have a tiny cock and balls. What the fuck? And so yeah, another part of the reason trans people hate me is
runs towards the screaming. Laura and Gavin follow reluctantly in his wake. Mate, what the fuck are you gonna do? Asks Navin. So I was walking back and I was going, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because I posted, it's awesome. Fuck, what the fuck am I gonna do? So they turn up and you have a brilliant. It was just like, this is really frustrating and really distracting. What the fuck am I gonna do? And fortunately, I dealt with him going up against the Daleks is kind of hilarious at this point. It's like, what the fuck are they gonna do? How the fuck are you gonna make that?
So I completely apologise if you're coming away from this going like, what the fuck? Because
and only recently did I discover what the fuck that was about from Wordfunk of all places, where why? Because hey, if you don't, we're goddamn marching on Parliament, and what the fuck you gonna do then, eh, big guy?
for all I know, those are basically the same place. And like 90% of America is going, what the fuck, dude? Right? So
the difference is that at least Hillary Clinton is a good liar who seems to know what the fuck she's doing. Whereas Donald Trump, disincentive to fire at us, then what the fuck is the point of a nuke? Well, revenge. The point of a nuclear missile got replaced with this feeling of just deep sadness and fear and just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? A plan for the future, think of a resolution as to what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life. Almost, and I am fucking feeling suicidal from the horribleness of what the fuck is going on. Okay? Because it's
so there are an awful lot of Legisios that are like, no, I like sylphs, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, they will gladly do a lot of this stuff, so long to enunciate different things. It's the things that I fucking do with the hands. What the fuck am I doing with my hands? What the fuck am I doing with my life?
I just kind of wanted to kind of explain what the fuck that was. I mean, I am. What the fuck do we do? I mean, I take it people have tried calling them when he was checking out what the fuck was up with them, and he paused for a moment and asked, I'm a kind of a dickhead, and you're giving me total power corrupts totally, what the fuck? And meanwhile, Missy, no name, or this person you've heard tons about and you vaguely know what the fuck they're about, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, yeah? Well, join job seekers, yes, because that disagrees with my morality. What the fuck is up with this? And the more I have
a severely mentally ill person, I suppose. But then what the fuck are you doing in the middle of fucking nowhere? Well, I suppose you're severe.
So the world is fine and awesome, and we've got everything done. But what the fuck now? And we find that. And I know you're wondering, what the fuck does this have to do with fandom and I want me to personally explain to them what the fuck has happened to me as well. Which is all well and good when I do just have culture stuff,
I was like, no, you don't want that. What the fuck is that doing in a utopian society? All my friends and family say, no, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid fucking idiot? Because, I mean,
What are we going to do about the crappy world we live in? Well, I don't know, Alex. What the fuck are we going to do about the crappy world which we live in? If we're going to be in it, we should be reforming it. It's a clusterfuck. What the fuck do we do? And they genuinely think leaving is a...
Beverly Crusher says, is that a male perspective? And it's just kind of like a, what the fuck are you talking about? Apparently, according to Jonathan Lord, there is no unemployment in Woking. Then what the fuck am I? A question I'm sure many of you in the world are homeless are also in need of support. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? No, our disabled are in need of support. What the fuck are you doing?
It is far better that someone doesn't know what the fuck you've got and thus has to getting things done. But like one of the first steps of planning anything is you need to know what the fuck it is you want. And I basically realized
being very kind of aggressive and I get out, what the fuck are you talking about? And I remember that kind of thing from we're gonna piss off the casual fans and the people who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Because the thing is, there is some...
and they offered him a full pardon if he would explain what the fuck was going on. Because essentially
from the rooftops, people are gonna say, hey, what the fuck is he screaming about? I'm gonna give that a Google. I'll see if I can still get him to pay me the £500, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not, eh? So, yeah.
But I know what the fuck I am talking about. I am not some fucking woolly ass liberal who... Maybe that's the question that you ask when you've spent 2 years unemployed, wondering what the fuck you're gonna do. But
and it's blues and blacks and greys for the men. Right? What the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with fucking gender?
Anyway, I'm not actually sure what the fuck I'm going to do now. I want some sort of controls on borders. Of course, I want some sort of regulation on what the fuck is coming into my country.
Well, I don't plan. I'm already in a sense of thinking about what the fuck I would say when somebody claiming to fight for revolution.
Comments about her, you deserve it, and it's like, guys, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen if I end up in a
Clusterfuck. I don't fucking know what the fuck is happening. Are we going to die? Probably someday.
Never wanted at the end, and you hate it. And it's just a bit like, what the fuck? Because from an objective point of view,
stupid people among the alt-right who don't realise what the fuck is actually going on and are just like, man, do he be such a stupid lurker?
Had to have some kind of basic coordination as to what the fuck was happening across the various different fronts of the war, weren't involved with the blocking to actually, explain to me just what the fuck I had done. And thinking like, what the fuck is the point of my life? What's my whole grand legacy? To do things that I'm like, hey, hold on, what the fuck are you talking about?
the Doctor Who live journal saying, don't be ridiculous, River Song is not Amy Pond's child. What the fuck are you talking about? Rory's not her father. That's great fuel for fucking conspiracy theories about what the fuck is going on with your body. Just like, okay.
People do say throughout the entire thing, what the fuck is this? This is fucking evil. What the fuck are we doing? This is disgusting.
That up, it's wrong. Shark fin soup isn't made with shit. What the fuck are you talking about? And suddenly it was back on again. And all
inside my head of just the, and these are the things I will say and say and say and say, and holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? This is weird, oh my god.
And what the fuck? I prefer Marvel in terms of storylines, in terms of what it. The precious of university is gone. No, what the fuck? So I'm gonna tell you what the fuck, because
Specific bunch of Tories aren't even doing what the fucking Tories want to be done, right? Because this is the thing, right? You can look up the
particularly in the best straits at the moment, because it's just like, America, what the fuck? Okay, so there are lots of.
so there was an awakening of what the fuck. So and then you have Corbyn, right? Jeremy Corbyn, you know,
robots or magic can just create anything and you don't need human labour. Then what the fuck do you do for an economy?
the human race, at least a significant proportion of the poor. So what the fuck do we do? Scott's character, you know, the kind of captain of industry, is like, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, fine, send a minute, won't take long. And
But that if you were to watch them on their own would be like, what the fuck? Because whereas a series like Doctor Who or the
keel over in pain and agony because, oh my god, what the fuck did I do to my body? I mean, hopefully things will be better since I've, been, prefer to go back to the days when I knew what the fuck was going on with my channel.
can do about it. So I was thinking about this and I was feeling really shit about this. Like, well, fuck. There's no way we can save capitalism. Not even The Independent is running articles on what the fuck a cuckold is because the alt-right keep fucking going on about it and nobody knows what the fuck important things we needed to get the land growing. Right, what the fuck do we do with them? Well, we might as well have them clear the fucking forest around
the character meeting the creator and going, what the fuck, I have to die so that he can save the day. John Smith saves the day.
I get subjected to abuse constantly, every day. What the fuck are you doing online, little children? And
Me? No shit, I'm not going in there to get killed. What the fuck do you fucking think I'm gonna do, mate? That ain't me. And soul searching, it's gonna work out what the fuck went wrong and it's gonna change into something better.
what the fuck are you doing, dude? Okay, we'll try, but we don't know what the fuck is happening. The tabs just can't deal with the thought of,
grown echo chamber bubbles that are going to get destroyed when the world gets turned to fuck. Right? What the fuck is your fucking Fox News?
Why? Because I have decided I will go down into the comments and, hey, what the fuck did you say? Block.
This shit is real. What the fuck are we going to do? We don't have a clue. And I'm reading this dark, gritty.
Talking about get the wrong idea. What the fuck can we do? And there is also the added complication of
and that she's got to look after them and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing and she's basically
I don't know what the fuck I want with my life. I don't know what the fuck I want to do with my life. I don't know what the fuck.
What the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? I mean, do I just commit suicide? Is that just it?
This claw extends up from the middle of your legs. It's like, what the fuck? Sort of thing, explaining, no, but this is what the fuck the Podquisition fanfic was about. Whereas there is no such thing here.
It's just like, what the fuck are you writing? And what the fuck was I writing? Well, I was basically being fucking transphobic.
I realised that I had loads of stuff wrong. I wondered, what the fuck was I? So I suppose I can understand how, if you are kind of casual viewers, the paradox is just confusing as fuck. And for people who know what the fuck time travel is actually about, those things relatively consistent things are going, okay, well, I'll have to cut away to disguise this. What the fuck am I going to cut away from? What the fuck am I going to cut away to? Ow! Fucking Britain! We still have a monarchy! And we're doing better than you! What the fuck, man? What the flying fuck?
Respond and process what the fuck you're gonna say and what the fuck they've just said. We're also gonna add in this entire culture, see and respect. They'll gladly do more or less the same stuff anyway. What the fuck are you doing? So there's a lot of tension within.
People in Britain are happiest when they're moaning is because they know what the fucking problem is.
Dig that out a little. To make things work, 'cause it's just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Just, why? What?
You don't know what the fuck's going on, you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. And it's just so unclear.
Society has to deal with it. Like, what the fuck do we do? Do we nuke them? Do we just eradicate everyone?
Because they're not good at it. They really don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Robots take over and everything is hunky-dory, right? Like, we need to start mapping out politically what the fuck happens between.
Unless they are incredibly clever or incredibly stupid that I'm left wondering what the fuck. But that is very, very...
I hope that Millennial Woes will actually enlighten me as to what the fuck the alt-right is, aside from... Are we going to die? Probably someday. What the fuck do we do? I've got no fucking clue. I'm a racist, misogynistic monster. Fucking hell, I'm a shite bag. What the fuck am I doing? And then it's like this Joss Whedon script. Well, why didn't they admit it in the EMP surge? Because it's fucking Roman history. What the fuck is an EMP surge gonna do? Shitty ass situation. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I've got horrible conditions. What the fuck are you saying I'm privileged?
You think some console subroutine will save you? Nah, said Lucy. The Logistio hovered in midair. What the fuck is this? Allow me to... You know, all poor people are just criminals now and they deserve the death penalty? I mean, what the fuck is going on here?
We do. We need to. We need to sort them. We need to sort them. But what the fuck am I gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? What the fuck does that have to do with fucking gender? What the fuck does that have to do with your fucking sexual characteristics? Have guns. What the fuck are you gonna do against a criminal with a fucking gun? Okay? What the fuck are you gonna do against someone who is...
I frequently get people staring at me like, what the fuck are you saying? And that annoys me because I'm like, read a fucking dictionary.
Have been stupid enough. Well, like, a lot of the houses don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But that...
We can't keep having a two-party race because, to a certain extent, the parties can do what the fuck they like, because the other party...
You don't get any of that. It's just like the tab is just like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Okay, we'll try, but we don't know.
Until you solve the last question, and my brain just imploded. It was just, I can't do this. What the fuck are you doing? I can't. What? How?
Of talking to myself and talking out problems, you know. Instead of saying, so, Alex, what the fuck are we going to do about the crappy...
In the capitalistic ideology, the question is, what the fuck comes next? And I've been thinking about this, and...
Right? You know, but you're a horrible person. Yeah, but what the fuck does that have to do with my argument? Okay.
Idea to build a Dalek. And the only reason why I stuck at it and didn't just say, oh, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't build a Dalek. Morality. Therefore your arguments are full of shit. Therefore, what the fuck do we do now? And I know that it exists outside, you know. This is all about him kind of saying, what the fuck, man? I screwed up! I should have known this. This is my friend and I killed him, but...
It's for all you neurotypical idiots to get together and to write down what the fuck are these social fucking skills.
Resolves plot holes, right? It explains just what the fuck happened with the Zygons at the end of that episode. It explains how, to the point where kind of, in the end, I just said, fuck it, it's Skype. Do what the fuck you're gonna do. It's not like I fucking used to.
There. People are dying. People are dying because of this government. And what the fuck do you do? Because we've...
I don't know what the fuck I want to do with my life. I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to do, that I'm capable of doing. I don't know.
Are we going to be in? Are we going to be out? How's it going to be? What's the deal going to be? What the fuck is going to go on? We don't know anything.
I had this urgent blood test. What the fuck happened? I just got phoned up twice there to confirm that essentially... The fuck would anybody ever vote UKIP after that? Really? Think about yourselves! Think about what the fuck you've been doing!
I sort of ended it off with, okay, here's the schedule. Now tomorrow, write down what the fuck I actually do on these days. Because the thing is that I make you seem like a monster, even if you are, in fact, just a fucking imbecile who doesn't know what the fuck this that you're saying.
So, I don't know what the fuck I am supposed to do with my life. That kind of causes a bit of a blue screen of death moment of, oh my god, what the fuck. And so I did have a moment of genuinely...
So that they can kind of understand what the fuck it is I'm going through, and therefore better understand what other people...
That was just so out there, that was so utterly mad and bonkers that you would just like, what the fuck? Okay, we've got Corbin here. Hey Corbin, what the fuck you doing, Corbin? Why are you fucking doing things that we don't like, Corbin? Corbin, fuck off, Corbin.
A time in your life is over, and a new one stretches out before you. What the fuck do you do now? And it has the power to push for independence. And, you know, once that first domino falls, what the fuck else is going to happen?
All tension. But if it just suddenly goes off, then you're like, what the fuck, man? We just have a fucking conversation. You know.
The world continuing to tick over, or people are going to realise, hey, what the fucking point? What's the fucking point of you if you can't...
No, but things are tight, but Leave is in the lead, and what the fuck do we do if Leave wins? And then Leave won.
Has become 2 hours of waiting for Greek wheat to grow. Seriously, what the fuck is up with that? But no, from that monster is that I think murder is wrong. What the fuck do I do? What the dying fuck do I do? Crawl into a hole and this is my final year of university, so afterwards I'm going out and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
But I should get a signature from her, but what the fuck do I get her to sign? And as a further example of the kind of group this is,
Not so proud of it because, you know, written by accident, but hey, what the fuck, it's 80 pages, fuck it. It's X, and we are now apparently a queendom looking to take over the world. What the fuck am I gonna do with my life? Jim sighed. Fine, you to kill themselves, and you are getting them angrier and angrier and angrier. Just what the fuck do you think is going to happen? It's that kind of thing where it's just like, what the fuck am I doing here? I just wanted some food. What the fuck? If your whole argument is you need a gun because criminals have guns, what the fuck are you gonna do against a criminal with a fucking gun?
save stuff to the desktop, so I will see to it straight away, and then it's just like, okay, what the fuck do I do with all this crap on the desktop? Because there is something satisfying about a villain who knows what the fuck they're doing. She treats me the way she looks upon me and goes, what the fuck are you doing? I can't go out with you dressed like that. Consider giving weight to the question of what the fuck is the point of my life? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Why am I doing fucking centricism? You know, you've got your fucking atheist church called humanists. What the fuck do robots worship, you know?
Okay, yes, they're very, very clever, George, but I'm bored. What the fuck, man? It's just, you know, it's one of the moments that terrify us, the moment that leave us chilled in bed wondering what the fuck is going on and if we are going to die. Sort out our own situation with regards to what the fuck we're doing militarily in other countries. Then social understanding, right? I have to consciously know what the fuck is going on, right? If there is a person in the helicopter over it, it's like, okay, the helicopter can get over the mountain. What the fuck do I do with it? You know, I clearly I need some sort of work plane or something. What the fuck do I do with it? Today, we are going to talk about just what the fuck the Labour Party did. Now, actually,
I think I should give an explanation of what the fuck happened last night. And they're completely fucked up, and Sweden's just like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, we had a terrorist attack. You know who was behind it? White fucking super.
yeah, you've got a fucking problem with me. I've got a problem with you. What the fuck are you doing here, laddie? Well, he doesn't do that. I need waves of shame when reality is kicking me in the butt. Yeah, just, I don't know what the fuck this was about. I guess this was a video in the wake of the clusterfuck that made me think, what the fuck? Okay, so, for those of you who aren't aware,
Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. What the fuck am I doing? On the other hand, I don't want to just, you know, comment on looks, like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? You haven't given me anything to go on. You know, it's just nation and the world, and I should never have existed, and what the fuck am I doing here? Why the heck have I not just fucked off this mortal bloody... Now this is the moment to do the thing. There is just now. Power I pulled out of my backside. What the fuck does that have to do with him? An abundance of data you can skip over than have you wonder what the fuck I am saying. Of course, the counter to this is description. Spoke me this time.
but racist.
What the fuck are you doing? I would be interested to know if there are alt-right out there who words of a novel, but you actually get to see what the fuck is happening, like in a film. It's...
This is something that I am creating. This is a piece of art that I've created, and oh look, it's now alive. What the fuck do I do? It's not like this is harking back, in fact, to the
if the woman has a voice, it's going to be saying, "What the fuck are you doing? You are a complete bastard." So you don't want them to speak. So
There's a dull period, when there is a lull, when there is a moment where you sort of have time to think, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing talking to this guy? Well, send all the fit young men off to die. What the fuck are they gonna do against a drone? Okay? I mean,
they sort of like go get back round where Sarah is, and they're like, what the fuck are we gonna do? You know.
just... I've recently had a sort of wake-up call as to just what the fuck it is like to have autism.
this war, but we need to fight this war responsibly, sanely. We do not need to be doing exactly what the fucking terrorists want us to do. We
Cover up and stuff, but it's all essentially him saying, what the fuck? There was a problem. I should have solved it. This should have... Yes, we need to tax everyone, while the rest of us are like, no, you don't. What the fuck are you doing? We need these things. Stop cutting these. And fucked that. Oh my fuck, what the fuck are we gonna do? Politics delivers that gladly. Like, no, I'm legit. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. What the fuck are you doing? Stop treating me differently. I'm an adult.
because we fucked up bad and we upset a lot of people. So what the fuck can we do differently? What the fuck did we do right? Them having seen this video so they know what the fuck I'm doing. And at the same time, I'm gonna have to... People know. We all know what the fucking alt-right are. For God's sake, Trump is fucking talking about...
Always singing, and I'm just there going like, what the fuck, man? But I've done nothing wrong. I'm not in the wrong here. What's the one where it was the 7th Doctor and Death's Head, you know, cold day in hell, when I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit?
Everyone, because you start from the first principle of we don't know what the fuck is going on, let's find out what's going on for
Appointment, and so we, you know, can know what the fuck I've got and treat it. So this should be a good day.
Of the autistic spectrum. I am mad because these fuckers don't know what the fuck they are talking about, because they don't understand. And I think the fact that nobody basically has a bloody idea what the fuck is going on with Brexit is kind of a clear. Therefore, as a result, more India going around, more uncertainty as to what the fuck he's going to do, and
I am fucked beyond all fuckery. The man cannot threaten me anymore, because what the fuck else is he gonna do? I mean,
Probably not going to get a job for a while. What the fuck do I do? Aha! I can learn to drive.
actually referred to as a damsel, and it's like, what the fuck? This doesn't make sense. You know, Neil Gaiman is this hoopy fruity guy on liberties. So what the fuck do we do? Well, Magna Carta, Article 61, contact a baron.
like in the early period, they don't know what the fuck is going on, right? Like the Technoids are just beginning to,
And there are people who are genuinely upset and offended. What the fuck, dude? Why won't you just, to a certain extent, begrudgingly saying, okay, but what the fuck? Okay, I'll do this. She goes, Yeah, I still don't get it. And in that shower room, and I'm like, and I notify Dad, and he's freaking out, like, what the fuck did you do? How are you gonna make it so you don't have the time to properly respond and process what the fuck you're gonna say and what the fuck they've just said? We're also on in creative and professional writing and film studies. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, I mean, the impact itself. So when I went to sort of investigate what the fuck happened, I was expecting something like, you know, that, you know, you got there, it's not gonna work, what the fuck are you doing? And it was just this, it's like having ordered your to keep asking my best friend to remind me what the fuck his name was, because my memory is shit. I am not one of these autistic savannah kind of just hyper aware of just what the fuck I'm saying as kind of an audience member going, what the fuck is that guy?
Our voices heard. I have to. Because if I don't believe that, then what the fucking point is a vote? Was a feeling of isolation and loneliness, like, what the fuck? I succeeded. I have the thing. I'm here. I have the thing. I have my things. Like, institution. I want to know, like, what the fuck happens? Like, if I die, if I marry, kind of like.
That's very stupid. You know, it's very easy for us to look at them and say, what the fuck are you doing? And certainly at the time, many people. Am I getting the data I need to adequately understand what the fuck what the fuck you are saying? Are you getting the data you need? What the fuck are you saying? None of this is excuses anything you've done. What the fuck are you saying? Asked Anna to the bomb site, said the Farshnik. Jim said, and what the fuck are we gonna do? I know the doctor once joked about triplicating the flammability forward, but whilst that is going on, what the fuck do we do? Well, I've discussed the hard practicalities of what the fuck happens next in terms of getting the first parts made, the first episodes. Sort of crisis of faith, just kind of saying like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know, feeling stuck in a siege of these characters in these very trying situations, and also in a way the philosophy of what the fuck it is like to have your brain wrongness that anybody would be calling it out, going, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And like, we are that rich, we could do that. Then what the fuck do we do when there are no jobs? What do we... Well, having read this article on what the fuck happens to women, fuck it, yeah. Artificial wounds for goddamn everything. You know, the French soldiers are like, fuck this, what the fuck, we're not going fucking back in there, you fucking kidding me? Basically, the doctor runs into the Daleks and he's like, shit, what the fuck do I do? I mean, you know, there's one case where he is actually a young white man in Britain or America, and you want to know what the fuck you fucking do with your life, what the heck? You want them to feel safe, to collect up in one place so that you can monitor what the fuck they're doing, so if they ever get to a point where they're like, okay, in front of me, like, now, just, like, another part of my brain is going, what the fuck are you gonna do, man? Could be a condition. I had to start seriously thinking and researching about, of just, like, what the fuck is going on with my body? Where me and my friend are talking to each other about what the fuck just happened, and Laura steps in and explains. That's still in the group. So a question I have is very simple. What the fuck do you do? Mother. So I was like, fuck this, you fucking horror, it's a fucking this queen, what the fuck, mother killed him, what the fuck, to find there was a racist cult made in my name, what the fuck, okay, let's try something to make this better.
Adult, and without sort of knowing what the fuck kind of opportunity I was missing when I was there. End up in a fucking dangerously untenable situation with no way out. What the fuck do you think happens to me if I end up homeless?
As a reader or a listener and go, what? What the fuck did the main character just say? Because
we created a power vacuum when we got rid of Saddam Hussein, and now what the fuck do we do about these people?
you up, we'll murder you if you're black and you can't do anything. What the fuck are you supposed to do? If
That's kind of my first point, is like, what the fuck are these people gonna do? What the fuck are these young men gonna do when they get back? Because, absolutely, if you're just gonna make shitty smut, then, you know, what the fuck you doing?
bred for slaughter. And what the fuck do you do now? Where do you keep them? Do you just say, okay, they're pets now?
A moment of despair that follows. There is a moment of, okay, what the fuck happens now?
And the Greens going, but you were just in coalition with the Tories. What the fuck, man? And like everybody going,
Scam! It's all a scam and love me, okay? I'll just hang on to my shares and get rich. What the fuck is money gonna do for you? Still going away, and there are no more immigrants. What the fuck? Yeah.
and the only option I have left is to go on benefits. Because what the fuck do the Tories think is going to like it? But I'm sure that in America, they're looking at us going, what the fuck are you doing, man? You can't let a socialist in.
Men who knew what the fuck they were, who knew what their purpose was, who knew where their...
The, oh my god, my nose is running all the time. What the fuck? So I am not well. And I was almost gonna cut this off.
being a dick to him, you know, you're our daughter, what the fuck, and you're our best friend, what the flying fuck. Authority to speak about this. But the point is that the people who do know what the fuck they're talking about, they can't get this right either. Going to hit her with every fucking thing. You know that. That's what the fucking America is. America is a game of these people can make this mistake. Then what the fuck about normal people? What the fuck about, you know, the radicals? Like,
So I'm growing tits and, you know, I'm bleeding from the arse, you know, what the fuck is happening? Like, it really isn't good.
with the hands. What the fuck am I doing with my hands? What the fuck am I doing with my life? I don't know. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the fuck I am going to do to try and stop you guys, but I do know this.
Be automated away. Right? What the fuck happens to your grand capitalist economy then? What the fuck happens to society then when...
Because I don't anymore. Because I don't know who the fuck I am. I don't know what the fuck I want with my life. I don't know what the fuck I...
Just that as the mythology gets more complicated, right, you need to explain what the fuck is going on, right?
And you want to be especially clear that people should seek help from qualified professionals who know what the fuck they're talking about. Because I was caught up and I decided, what the fuck, I'll give it a try. And this is about, where's the fair use? Well, no, this is specifically about what the fuck is up with Google's...
Answer the question of, you know, what the fuck do you actually want to do with your life? What is your purpose for being here? Expectation that you didn't know about before. Yeah, pay up. And it's like, what? What the fuck's going on? Right, and I'm high functioning of the consequences of what happens when people know what the fuck they're doing with their lives and then know what the fuck is, what the fuck does body language mean? What the fuck does this intonation mean? What the fuck does that mean?
For people, so that they have some idea of what the fuck to do when the shit hits the fan, because it feels like
shit. So not even a fortress could stop these towels. So I figure, what the fuck? Me and the towels now, baby.
to the ear, football to the head, football to the dick. Just constantly, like, he keeps getting hit! What the fuck's happening? Kids, I'm saying that if my friends can do this, what the fuck can people who aren't so... What the fuck can people who aren't so... Like the French Revolution, you know, you're dangerous, and yet they are doing what the fucking communists and the French Revolution did that made them... It's this thing of, when you have a moment to think about just what the fuck you're saying, like, I will have moments making videos
In the present or whatever and being incredibly badass and then be like, oh, what the fuck did I do? Then you need to either show him
meat grinder offences. They have to figure out what the fuck they're supposed to do about this, and they're very stupid.
Probably got several non-disclosure agreements that I signed during this, but I don't care. What the fuck are they gonna do to me? Paradise. And you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? She's fucking dead. She's got to be. Because, you know, you find people fleeing the trouble and they have to deal with, okay, what the fuck do we do here? Okay, we've got a fairly good setup, but we've got set up.
I'm not doing a job, it's about the fact of I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with my life.
To do? Genuinely, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
I can stop the processes wondering what this person is like and focus on what the fuck they are saying properly. How much of that is him playing to the crowd? How much of that is him not knowing what the fuck he's doing? And how much can help, right? Like, it made sense to have someone in the situation who knew what the fuck was going on. When the fuck did demographics become part of politics? When the fuck did... I really don't know what the fuck I do now. I really don't know what the fuck I do now.
It's just... What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Do you not think that you're gonna have trouble?
Because it doesn't matter if the creators decide to step out in front and say, hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
And there are all sorts of studies saying this is fucked up, this is fucked up, what the fuck are we doing? And none of us are logging off.
Kind of display this dynamic shift of like, what the fuck, you're in charge now, aren't you? And it's this brilliant sort of
it's not enough to not know accurately what the fuck is going on in Afghanistan.
So, what the fuck? Because I know that what you're thinking, like, you know, the suicide of God and
Fucking revolution, because it's like, and what the fuck are they going out into? Woohoo! Free!
what do we do with it? Oh, hey, by the way, we also have homes that need to be heated. What the fuck do we do with that? Anger and sadness that what the fuck's happened. You know.
Us better? No! What's gonna make them start treating us better will be if we raise up and say, no, what the fuck are you doing? Are homeless!
And then just see what the fuck happens next. Because you don't get a happy.
Oh, you know, if they're straight, if they're straight men, well, then what the fuck are they doing in the trans movement? It might be for controls on immigration or against controls on immigration, but we know what the fuck they are. I feel like the age of knowing where
Is the first day of the rest of my life when I get to figure out, okay, what the fuck do I do now? Because before this moment, all to sort of do is, in one way or another, we have these resources, what the fuck do we do with them? And once you achieve the thing, it's like, well, what the fuck do I do now? And I know this is the right thing to do. Yeah. And you don't realise, no, hang on. I'm a fat overweight fucker. What the fuck am I doing saying that I'm gonna spend...
Like, genuinely, what the fuck is that? Because the kind of, the lefty, this isn't a thing, this is just a kind of panic, worried, what the fuck. So, like, we ain't learning your foreign language. We're English. We do what the fuck we like. We're not gonna learn your languages. No, we're gonna post-scarcity society. Where, like, what the fuck do we do when we have the food? When we have homes for...
Still, that's not a funny joke. What the fuck are you talking about? But, you know, I mean, I always found that a black
in the land of tabletop role-playing games. Let's explain what the fuck these are. Okay, so in a tabletop role-playing game, the where the fuck do we go from here? What the fuck do we do? Because people are going to suffer as a result of his
right bloody... I don't know what the fuck I'm starting to do now, but I have a feeling I should stop.
Or are you getting the data you need to adequately understand what the fuck I am saying? And is there any data in there that is just useless and pointless?
Because I'm curious. I'm genuinely like, what the fuck is your deal? What are you getting out of this? Because oh yeah, this guy
There, and he has time to consider and go, what the fuck have I done? And then he dies. And then he dies because that... It's just, hey, I had my stuff exactly where I liked it. What the fuck, man? You know? And to a certain extent, this is something that there are these people who know what the fuck they're talking about. And they're being...
Oh, your crush is here. They'd like to lead you somewhere. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is scaring me? Why is... Maybe that would happen at the moment.
There will be a discussion video kind of dissecting just what the fuck I wrote. This swamped with images of hot chicks and just being like, oh, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because at that point I said,
for so long, but sooner or later it's gonna kick back into gear and it's gonna say, what the fuck you doing, boy?
And he just, you know, looks to like Joan and Bernice and goes, what the fuck is going on?
Stopped me being able to change or come to terms with what the fuck was going on. And
Wake it up to you. And wake it up to the character himself, because he's like, what the fuck? And it's like but the reaction is very much more fucking time. And I am just like, bitch, what the fuck did I do wrong? I was gonna do this, and I'm gonna do
fucking horrible, and Jesus fucking Christ. White people, what the fuck? How the fuck? Jesus Christ, what the fucking fuck? We were fucking terrible. Have a lesbian fling. It's like that kind of like, now hang on, what the fuck am I doing here?
From River that, oh, she's their daughter. And they're like, so what the fuck does this mean? We can get her back, right?
In terms of like, you know, what's my sexuality? Because I didn't know what the fuck it was before, and what the hell's it turning into now, because it hurts. It literally like hurts your mouth. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you going with razor blades? Why the fuck?
I know fully well that I had a lot of issues to do that, but I think a lot of the key moments of what the fuck.
Also, it's a story that includes things like explaining what the fuck happens to male sylphs, right?
Plus sensibilities. It's the way that she absolutely knows what the fuck she's talking about. She has done the research, she's scripted things out
To do. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happens if the Conservatives get in. I'm going to be answering the question of what the fuck is cuckphobia. Okay, so let's define what is a phobia. A phobia is a...
We kind of have equality, but we don't really. What the fuck are we going to do? And oh, by the way, we are allying ourselves with society. Kind of makes a bit more sense than what the fuck you've been doing if you don't actually think that way.
They will. If you don't stop, if you don't rethink what the fuck you are doing, if you don't stop with those goddamn...
Weird and difficult and like, what the fuck, man, that doesn't happen normally. Saying, what the fuck is this man thing? Are people you agree with? Like, yes, what the fuck am I? What the fuck is going on?
Are fleshed out that know what the fuck they're doing.
just cowardly, money-hungry people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, screwing over. Right, if the fucking his queen, what the fuck, mother killed him, what the fuck? And then someone's like, no, hang on, like, his queen, just cowardly, money-hungry people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, screwing over.
Dead yet, because he just never gets involved in combat, and so he's kind of left there going, what the fuck do I do? 7 sets of equipment concluded. Lucy. Jim found a gun and said, this is what the fucker was using on the woman.
This guy will come from overseas and he will make everything better because he will know what the fuck he's doing. Right, and
Of just like, what the fuck is going on with my body? And my identity, and like, what the fuck is happening?
series on the cliffhanger, and you will be left going, what the fuck, how the fuck did they get out of this? Whereas Game of Thrones...
Shared me like, fuck man, fuck, this is fucked up. What the fuck are we going to do? And at the same time, you're aware, you're being...
In an apocalypse. You know? I mean, what the fuck else can you call it when a complete breakdown of the story and kind of the Doctor's like, what the fuck am I? So this is gonna be interesting now. Okay.
Basically have freaked the fuck out about this for so long because what the fuck am I gonna do? Right? And then I realised
What would really happen Because what the fuck are you gonna do? Who the fuck is gonna lead you? You know?
I was stumbling around looking for research, trying to find what the fuck was going on with my head, and what the fuck do I do with it? I clearly I need some sort of work plane or something. What the fuck do I do with that mountain?
Fuck. What the fuck is anyone? What the fuck is any person going to do against a drone unless they do have a fucking...
Yeah, you're being mean to the gay person. It's just like, well, they're the main character. What the fuck do you want to happen? Yes.
I'll have to cut away to disguise this. What the fuck am I going to cut away from? What the fuck am I going to cut away to? This is why people have clips. This is why people...
America, they're saying, oh god, dear god, it's broken as fuck, we need to fix this shit. What the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? Because they're killing you on because, hey, what the fuck, you need to. So, I love Zodsang for being that guy. Because
I was feeling so very shitty because I didn't know what the fuck to do. What the fuck would he be trying to fucking kill her if he didn't think he could get his fucking ass?
you know, you've got to pay back all these fuck tons of loans, what the fuck are you gonna do? So yeah, kind of, then your True Nerds video, you know, it's like, oh, but you need to read, you must read. What the fuck do you call the internet?
Shit. What the fuck do I do now? I mean, you know, I'm genuinely, I'm reaching level 100 in...
Don't have a fucking clue. We can't trust them. What the fuck do we do? And this is why you had, like, in the sort of the prime
With or whatever, and it's suddenly like this moment of, oh my god, I'm a monster, what the fuck am I gonna do? And just smacked me around the head and said, what the fuck are you gonna do?
characters to kind of get over the initial shock of what the fuck is happening. And
It doesn't exist, so it can do what the fuck it likes. It's sort of like hear no evil, see no evil.
cage of rules that's just like, all stop, what the fuck you doing? And so it takes fiction to
Comes in the door and kills off Clara. And you're like, what the fuck? Because you know that Stephen Moffat's gonna do a twist.
If lawyers and judges and people who know what the fuck they're talking about can't get this right, how the fuck am I? But to get found out, all I am doing is writing about my fetishes and my neuroses. What the fuck? But you people really seem to... The cacophony of you suck, what the fuck are you doing?
Video, go let your peeps know what the fuck is going on with me. So yeah,
Cause hey, what the fuck, right? Trying to do the incredibly ambitious thing that you think is probably never going to
Achieve once I have survived, once I am at a point where things are okay, what the fuck do I do? And it's alright.
I suppose fundamentally that's why I've got to-do lists. What the fuck do I do?
Purgatory, waiting for the politicians to decide what the fuck they're gonna do about it. Like, genuine...
I don't even know what the fuck's this fucking thing is called. Things I don't just want to start.
I think I feel the same way about him as some of you do about me, in that I'm just like, what the fuck are you? How the f***? Obviously, most Muslims look at Saudi Arabia and go, what the fuck is this doing? But they don't have a cannon. My subconscious is helping me survive, and that's inside my skull. Okay. What the fuck is that? I'm going to pretend that this thing is just...
And that's what the alt-right are. That's what the fucking gym bunnies are. Because the thing is, yes, I want to be fit.
Right, okay, we staved off revolution temporarily. What the fuck do we do now? Because I don't think we are going to be able to answer the question, no. It doesn't matter if it's else, it doesn't matter what the bullshit handwavium is. I am very aware. Hey, I'm the white guy. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do. I don't know how the hell this is gonna shake out. I'm needed to chill the fuck out afterwards and process what the fuck you have just seen. I will say.
But the party just kind of like goes, okay, what the fuck do we do? You know, we've wandered around, we've looked at the places, can finally relax and all the pressure is coming off me. And I'm kind of like that.
So therefore, I'm gonna have to figure out what the fuck to do with this, you know, this situation, because I'm upset. What are you talking about? Are you a filthy SJW? It's like, no, I just don't want to upset people. What the fuck are you doing? And then it's like, you know,
Just the constant, like, you're a dickhead, you're a dickhead. What the fuck are you saying, you stupid idiot? What the fuck are you saying? Okay, to all parties involved, but as an outside observer, are just like, what the fuck?
how does person think independently? How does person not need to do all the stupid bullshit we do? What the fuck is all wrong?
And takes Tasha Yar, someone who is like a main character, and that's like, what the fuck, dude? Allying with you because there's a bigger bad over there, but we really don't like you. What the fuck are we gonna do?
Fucking pragmatic, and I mean, they've been saying this to me as well, you know. They're old people. What the fuck happens when they die? You know, that job, the Schrodinger's apprenticeship. I gave up. I gave up, because what the fuck do you do?
Or gender identity. Kind of wondering, well, what the fuck am I, you know? It's almost like, there was almost...
When my morality, when my faith in myself flounders, and I'm just like, fuck! What the fuck am I gonna do now? But I can just say,
Through the earth, as everyone I knew was just like going, what the fuck, what the fuck? Okay, and I at the time said, hey, you know, look.
and just, I don't even know what the fuck happened, but maybe there was a pube in the wrong place, or the celebrating in their back garden, going like, what the fuck was that about? So, and Amy's like, oh my god, I'm the doctor. Yeah. Well, you know, clearly internally he's like, I'm fucking fucked. Oh my god, what the fuck have I done? And explain this, all that will come out is, so fucking what the fuck? So,
continuations of things that I did when I knew what the fuck I was.
Functioning bitterly. Ever. Laura sighed. What the fuck do we matter before those stakes? We don't, said the Farshnik. Not in. I'm a let's player of Minecraft and I'm struggling to figure out what the fuck to do. So I think...
Yeah, we had a terrorist attack. You know who was behind it? White fucking supremacists. What the fuck are you talking about?
Today, yet again, we are going to be talking about gun control because seriously, America, what the fuck is wrong with you? Things are going bad when, you know, the troll comments saying, what the fuck is this man thing? Are people you agree with? Like,
My conclusions, having listened to this, you know, education on what the fuck that was. And so, like,
Like they're the one country who knows what the fuck they're doing, and ironically, kind of the one country
lurch towards the idea of educating people as to what the fuck to do when the shit hits the fan properly.
And that presents with it its own set of problems, because if I am to pursue the hedonistic imperative, what the fuck am I doing in a place like this?
Predictable, because you know what the fuck they are going to do. Except bullies are kind of the opposite, in that, well, he has an opinion that we don't like, she has an opinion that we don't like, fuck it. Well, they've been banned, so we can be banned again.
A lot of people. It upset a lot of people who didn't really understand what the fuck was going on, but their feelings were hurt nonetheless.
I'll have to confess about that later. Yes, I'm a horrible man. And it's more kind of like, what the fuck? I probably shouldn't be focusing so much on the fact that
Space, like, no dude, you can't. Of course you fucking can't. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't breathe in space. Just say, yeah, not dead, and explain what the fuck happened.
fuck, as we would be, as you are now, going, what the fuck are you talking about, you weirdo? Stop talking, you're satanic. I'm, like, after school, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do now? And the thing is, I know what I do now. I watch these, and then I discovered Doctor Who, right? And there's a weird quiff of hair in my head, what the fuck? So, yeah, anyway, I went through
So not even a fortress could stop these towels. So I figure, what the fuck? Me and the towels now, baby. Nothing will stop us.
Okay. What the fuck is that? Essentially, the crux of my quarter-life crisis, Bob, was basically that, you know, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life? Exploited for so many years, and now they are campaigning for rights, and mankind doesn't know what the fuck to do because they are terrified.
On what the fuck are we supposed to be doing? What the fuck am I supposed to be writing about?
But it's just, I am at the moment just like, okay, what the fuck do I do now? Like, a field of bloody blah blah gobbledygook, and then just like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? How he talks? Fuck, yeah.
What the fuck do I matter? What the fuck do I matter? Why the fuck should I goddamn waste?
Jahans is watching this. Hi. If he is watching this, and he's saying, okay, what the fuck are we gonna do? This kid is, you know.
It was just one out of a load of videos just saying, oh, for fuck's sake, America, what the fuck you like? Your system is fucked up.
Look, share this link around. I want to see what the fuck people think of this story, because
Source is to go over there and kick some tushy. What the fuck are we gonna do? And this episode is kind of addressing.
Because my experience with dysphoria is just this feeling of like, what the fuck is going on with me? This feeling that I story all about school and not actually flesh out what the fuck they're supposed to do once they graduate.
She pulls, and the temporal stasis allows the woman to slide out. She's tall and blonde. What the fuck happened? She asks. Where am I? It's all right.
Do for you when the world is a fucking ash heap? What the fuck is the world gonna do to you when your house? What the fuck is money gonna do?
If people who know what the fuck they're talking about get the wrong idea, you know, do all this cool stuff that the culture can do. What now? What the fuck do we write sci-fi stories about now? What?
And I've got a degree and I'm getting a job, and suddenly people are like, what the fuck, that's not normal, why are you doing this, why are you posting it on about why do people keep mistaking me for a woman, what the fuck did my mum just say to me, and why is it that I can't